This pie crust recipe has never failed me. It's unreasonably easy to make in a food processor. I've been known to make this by hand in a bowl on my lap in a car on the way to Thanksgiving dinner. That's how flexible it is. First, drop 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon sugar in a food processor and pulse. Then rough cut 2 sticks of cold, unsalted butter. Drop them in, pulsing between. Then comes your secret ingredient, ice water. You are going to measure in somewhere between 6 and 8 tablespoons. I always land right at 7. You will pulse your mixture until it resembles coarse crumbs. You might think it looks too dry, but trust me, it will come together. Do not be tempted to put more than 8 tablespoons of ice water in your mixture. Stop everything and remove your food processor blade and put it somewhere safe before moving forward. You don't ever want to reach in and grab that by accident. So when your dough is looking like this, we pull it out and divide it into 2 balls. This will make a bottom crust and a top pie crust, or 2 bottom crusts if you're making multiple. Cook the dough on a floured surface, flatten, roll, shape it in a circle until it's thin enough and large enough to fit into your pie pan. The finished result of this pie crust is a buttery, flaky, perfectly salty, perfectly crumbly pie crust. It's good for savory or sweet pies. And a little extra tip I didn't do for years, only started doing recently, is that if you egg wash the top before baking, it comes out a lovely shade of golden brown. This is not my original recipe. You can find it anytime by Googling perfect pie crust, and all the instructions are detailed on the Simply Recipes website. It's mostly interesting because my mom, growing up, never made pies. And when I shared this recipe with her 14 years ago, she said every time she had ever tried to make pie crust, she got so frustrated she threw it against the wall. But